Keep going up strong. That was good. You gotta get that and one. They gonna call it. I know she can't. I got you. Yeah.
Credit to Angel Reese, who has mastered the whisper game.
She knows where the mics are at. She knows how to...
Angel Reese finally had a big game in the new 3 on 3 League Unrivaled. She went up against Nifa Clyer and the Lunar Owls and actually backed up all the talk, dropping 22 points, grabbing 21 rebounds, and leading her Rose basketball club to a win. For once, she let her skills do the talking. No extra drama, no distractions, just straight up basketball. And for a moment, it seemed like she might actually walk away with the win in style.
But she's had a couple of big back-to-back games. I think this is her best professional game. And I came on here getting ready to prepare for this video, getting ready to praise her for all of that. And then I got to looking at the aftermath of the game. And I'm like, are you kidding?
But, of course, that didn't last. I mean, it's Angel Reese. Are we really surprised? Instead of just soaking in the win, she flipped from basketball star to WWE villain. She went right at the opposing fans, taunting them like she had personal beef with their whole city. And the second the crowd clapped back, suddenly she was a victim. No doubt. Reese balled out. She showed she could dominate without all the extra antics. But just when she had the perfect chance to leave with a W in some respect, she threw it away. Instead of celebrating the win, she grabbed the mic and went on another emotional rant about how hard her life is, how much hate she gets, and how unfair everything is for her.
To keep going, it's hard. Like, it is hard. To live my life isn't easy. And I don't want to get emotional, but like, that's why I put the work in every day. Because like, there are little girls that look up to me. There are the college girls that look up to me, and just being able to be an inspiration every day. So that's why I just try to keep going through all the negativity. At 22, it's hard living this life, but I'm grateful, I'm blessed, and I'm lucky to be around this group, and being here in Unrivaled has just been the best thing.
Wait a second. Isn't this the same Angel Reese who calls herself the villain? The one who says she loves the hate? But now, she's acting like she's being unfairly attacked? So which is it? Are you the fearless trash-talking star, or are you the misunderstood victim? You can't have it both ways.
Just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too. And I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for them.
And then came the trash talk. Reese couldn't just walk off and enjoy her victory. She had to go after the fans, flexing and taunting like she just won a championship. Trash talk is part of the game, no doubt. But if you're going to dish it out, you better be ready to take it when it comes back. That's where Reese struggles. She loves to talk, but the second someone fires back, it's a whole sob story.
But Angel Reese, like I said, multiple phases. We have the good phase. Played a great game. We have the bad phase. Got in her coach's face over a challenge that they eventually lost, and she looked crazy just screaming at Noah Henry, blah, 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 blah.
And I know this is her haters' biggest fear, was looking like one of the best players in the W in the world tonight.
Let's break it down. If you spend your whole career saying you thrive on criticism, why are you always complaining about it? That's like a boxer throwing a punch and then whining when they get hit back. If you're going to be the biggest personality in the room, you have to own it. You can't switch the story when things don't go your way.
The Lunar Owls win games. Like, they just, when they're doing well, they just shout out hootie hoo. And Angel Reese, after beating the Lunar Owls, comes off like doing their, like, almost like celebrating, making fun of them. And look, it's on brand for Angel Reese. Like, this is, like, look, this is on brand for Angel Reese. Like, that's what she did. That is what she did. And look, I don't have an issue with it. And I actually don't. Like, I think you can celebrate and win sports in however you want. And the thing is, like, sports reward big characters. And as you can love Angel Reese or hate Angel Reese, but you have some feeling about it.
And let's be real, if Caitlin Clark, Nafisa Clyer, or Brianna Stewart pulled the same stunt. The backlash would be brutal. But Reese wanted to play both roles, the tough trash talker and the misunderstood underdog, at the same time. Sorry, but it doesn't work like that. You can't clown the crowd 1 second and then ask for sympathy the next. That's not confidence, it's contradiction.
Let's just get right into it, shall we?
She's got 20 and 20 tonight. An offensive ball. And that would be her 6th. And she's trying to convince her head coach to challenge.
Yes, that's Angel Reese screaming, and that's her head coach that you can audibly hear saying, calm down. Calm.
Reese isn't criticized for being passionate or talking trash. Plenty of legends have done that and been celebrated. The issue is that she doesn't keep the same energy when things don't go her way. When she's winning, she's a queen, flexing and taunting. But when she's losing, she's the victim, claiming the media is against her. You can't play both sides. If she really wanted to silence the doubters, she'd just let her game do the talking.
Angel Reese, you turned this into a circus? A clown show. Absolutely no class at all. Zero class. Class right out the window. And then had the nerve to speak about being a role model? Nah, I don't want my daughter acting anything like it.
Reese's talent, no doubt. She's a great rebounder. But every game turns into more than just basketball. It's always a spectacle. That's why people don't take her seriously. She craves attention, but then complains about it in the same breath. And that's why, no matter how well she plays, the focus is always on what she says, not what she does on the court.
It's been hard for me, but adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of just moving on has been something I try to give myself a little bit of grace.
1 minute. Reese leans into being the villain, embracing the boos and saying she feeds off negativity. But the second she doesn't get the praise she wants, she flips the script and claims she's unappreciated. Just recently, she said, "I changed basketball." Really? Because last time we checked, she was the same one saying, "Hating pays my bills." So which is it? Do you want to be the bad guy or the beloved icon? Right now, she's looking like a WWE character with an identity crisis.
I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just try to ignore, and I just try to stand strong. I've been through so much. I've seen so much.
And let's not forget her latest contradiction, her WNBA paycheck complaint. Reese claims she doesn't make enough to afford rent. This is the same Angel Reese who flexes designer outfits, luxury vacations, and big endorsement deals. Now she wants us to believe she's struggling? The same player who constantly talks about getting to the bag is suddenly broke? It's just another example of her trying to control the narrative, playing the villain or the underdog, depending on what suits her at the moment.
I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. I'm gonna do the math real quick.
Might cover that. Yeah, it definitely covers that.
What is I don't even know my salary.
Look, Angel Reese is great for the game in the sense that she keeps things entertaining. She brings drama. She sparks debates. But did she change basketball? Not really. If anything, she's just changed the way people argue online. And as for the "I can't pay rent" story, either she's joking or she needs a financial advisor. One thing's for sure, she's gonna keep talking, and the world is gonna keep watching.
No, my rent is more than that. It's $8,000. I'm living beyond my means.
Angel Reese didn't just play well, she dominated. She crushed the Lunar Owls, put up a double-double, and made sure everyone knew it. But, of course, she couldn't just celebrate and move on. No, she turned it into a whole show, flapping her arms, hooting like she was joining the Owl Kingdom. It wasn't just trash talk, it was a full-on performance. But when the energy flipped, she acted shocked, like she didn't expect any pushback. If you're gonna clown the crowd, don't be surprised when they clown you back.
So I had to watch the Lunar Owls versus the Rose on replay because I was playing my own basketball game. And I am reminded once again that the stuff that Angel was doing tonight and the stuff that she does every night is extraordinary. I went for one loose ball and twisted my whole dog ankle. So yeah. But anyway, Angel Reese, and I know this is her haters' biggest fear, was looking like one of the best players in the W in the world tonight. 22 points, 21 rebounds, 52% from the field.
This is like roasting someone in a group chat and then getting mad when they pull up your old embarrassing tweets. Reese wants to be the loudest, most in-your-face player on the court, but she doesn't want to deal with the reactions that come with it. That's why it's hard to take her seriously. 1 minute, she's all confidence. The next, she's on social media complaining about how hard it is to be her.
Giving the Lunar Owls fans the hootie hoo. Now, I'm going to be honest right here. I'm not mad at it. If you're going 20-20 and you're beating an undefeated team, I might be feeling myself too. Especially when their call is hootie hoo, hootie hoo, hootie hoo. Would I cry if somebody on my favorite football team did that? No, not at all. So, am I going to have an issue with this? No, not really, especially when she contributed as much as when she did. Now, this isn't the same thing when she went up against Iowa in the national championship game and did this. Meanwhile, you watch the game and you realize she got carried. This isn't that same.
At the end of the day, Angel Reese knows exactly what she's doing. She's not just playing basketball. She's playing a game of headlines, social media, and attention. Whether she's dominating on the court or stirring up controversy, people are always talking about her. And maybe that's the real goal. Love her or hate her, you can't ignore her. But the big question is, how long can she keep this up? Will she prove herself as a true basketball great? Or will she always be more known for the drama than the game? Only time will tell.
But her attention, her notoriety is based off Caitlin Clark. Because she wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that.
Angel Reese finally had a great game, but instead of using that momentum, she turned it into another controversy. It's like she's juggling 3 jobs: basketball player, influencer, and drama queen. One moment she's in vogue, the next she's arguing with fans online about her footwork. If you want the cameras, the lights, and the headlines, you have to handle the heat that comes with it. That's the difference. Caitlin Clark is in the gym putting up 1,000 shots. Angel Reese is making sure her tweets get engagement. That's why next season's matchup between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky is going to be pure chaos. The drama is already building. The tension is already there. And when those two teams meet, it's going to be must-watch TV. Are you ready for the show? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.